Do you think Roberto De Zerbi will solve the Tottenham problem, or he will drag Tottenham away from that relegation zone? Because as of yesterday, Ugo Tudor left the club according to rumor, mutual understanding. But me and you know say they sack the man. They sack him. They carry 2 by 2, tell and say, my friend, get out from this club. Who are you? I'm a man. I'm a fight. I'm doing the most key. But said Tottenham, get out from my club. But do you think Roberto De Zerbi can solve the problem? Because according to what we are hearing right now, according to rumor, they say that Roberto De Zerbi is now open to considering the Spurs job long term. The discussion will follow, looking for an agreement.
First of all, shout out to Spurs fans. People are trying.
They try.
Every time when you wake up, you can remember say you support Tottenham. God, now look God they keep
just
on.
Just imagine say Chelsea we need that Tottenham.
Bro,
you can't handle it.
There is one content creator, like I love the guy in his content. I think that was his name. Is it Beam Teams? Beam Teams. He's a Tottenham fan, and people always ask him, Baba, for Nigeria, you don't see any club to support for this life. Now Tottenham. How? Even for Nigeria itself, they get less Man City fans. Because of Tottenham. But, to answer your question, I think for Tottenham, De Zerbi, a good coach, will transform them around. At least just save them from relegation. Because I believe strongly that Tottenham has what it takes. The players are there. Even though they are not consistent in the sense that a lot of them has gone for injury and come back. Someone like Kulusevski has been out for a long time. Romero now you go see him today, tomorrow you go see him. Van der Ven, the same thing. But Tottenham has players. They've got the squad. You've got Kolomani, you've got Xavi Simons, you've got Kudus, you've got what's this guy's name? Paulinha. You have Odobet, you have Solanke. You have Richarlison. What are you looking for again in life? That's a full squad.
But the full squad, not all of them, they are weak.
That's why.
But if you say De Zerbi, go fit.
Exactly, I feel that's why. That's the reason why I'm giving you that instance. Because when you have good players and you bring the right coach, you will do wonders.
But as it stands now,
De Zerbi will rescue them from relegation. I believe so. Will rescue them. This is the type of coach changes. This is the type of changes that will happen, that you see a coach will lift a team from nowhere to somewhere. That's what I just believe when it comes to.
So imagine look at Chelsea's situation right now. If you had to bring De Zerbi, do you think that De Zerbi stand a chance of taking Chelsea to the Champions League?
Yep.
How?
If you consider him a good coach, he can. If you see him as a good coach, I think he can. I think there are coaches that were able to manage whatever that is coming out from Chelsea right now, in as much as it's bad. But the least that they will, even Rosenio yourself, I think they like this. Forget say people they look down on them. If he actually carry Chelsea go Champions League, it's possible. Look me.
God.
It's possible, because when it happen now, everybody go say, "Hey, Dave, talk up." See, it's actually very possible. But I will still say that Rosenio is still learning. He's still learning a lot. But De Zerbi can, rescue Tottenham from relegation. I believe so.
Okay. I mean, I just pray let it put through. I miss De Zerbi in the Premier League. That guy.
Igor Tudor don't come out like this.
No, Tudor was never good.
But apart from that, Tottenham need to change their mentality around.
They need to change their model.
You have a big stadium. Look at the stadium they have.
And one carry that kind of stadium go championship. One carry and go championship. To go play who? To go play Millwall.
Grimsby.
Wrexham. All right. In the scale of trend, or in the pattern of trend, or which English I go use for this talk? We dey hear say Andre Onana, the Onana man, the Manchester United #1, Ofunna, have decided, and he has made it clear that he's not giving up. On Manchester United.
No be lie.
He's not giving up. That he's not turning back. Oh, I will never turn back. Oh.
No.
It's already too late. Oh.
It's late now. It's not late.
It's not late. It's not late. Onana don't make am clear to say he no go give up for the Manchester United team. Say he go fight for him place. How you see this matter?
The only thing Onana can do for himself right now is if he wants to come back to Man U, make him just change from goalkeeper to like maybe midfielder, winger.
Because I see the football when play with in countryside for normal street
go
football.
And watch Onana for in their Cameroon, Cameroon he come from. Their street ball. Onana has one of the best first touch.
Do you understand?
See his shot, see his dribbles. So the guy
and he complete 60
but don't be joke.
Onana dey play football.
I'm not joking.
I don't know wetin kind of go for goalkeeper.
He should just change if it's possible. Change positions.
As he play as a CB.
CB at least small start from there. He's a very good player. He's good on the ball with his feet, and he can distribute the ball. You know Onana is good in distribution passes. So, guy, if you want to go back to Man U, just
go as a player, not as a goalkeeper.
Look forward to replace Harry Maguire.
All right, pushing forward. According to Sports Beat, we are hearing that Liverpool have decided that Xavi Alonso will be their next coach for next season. I don't know how true is this, but it's going to be crazy.
So Ancelotti is leaving.
It's looking likely because he cannot spend £500 million and yet nothing to show for it. It's not making sense.
But don't you think Liverpool are in a hurry? To part ways
if this thing turns out to be true. I know they are.
I feel that they're in a hurry because, bro, come on, man. In as much as you want to say slots use clubs, blah 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 blah.
But if we continue with that club pattern, and one player, I see they talk, you see the sale of this guy to Bayern Munich,
Luis Diaz,
was a very big mistake.
It became worse. You sold Luis Diaz, and then you lost Jota. These were the people that were the heritage of Liverpool. At least they get where they push Liverpool, they go. You understand? The standard. The luck that Liverpool had was Van Dijk did not leave. It would have been worse.
It would have been worse too, my dear.
So maybe Liverpool trying to follow the Roman Abramovich pattern. You know the way Abramovich will behave. Even if you win something for them, if the following season you don't perform well, he go sack you. So any which way is good for Liverpool. It's good for Liverpool. But are you sure Xabi Alonso can turn things around for them? Do you think it's the perfect option for the job?
For me, I even prefer let Xabi Alonso take a chill pee for now.
Come on, man. Real Madrid
apart from
messed with your head.
He has messed with that. Already, even we said it during the time he wanted to take that Real Madrid job that it was too early.
It was too early for him, yeah.
It was too early for him to take the Real Madrid job. Then let's look at the international break and look at how these World Cup teams are performing. The likes of France, Argentina, Brazil, and all the rest. Looking at what France is doing in this international break and the club friendly. Do you see them to be the favorites to win this upcoming World Cup?
We get plenty favorite too. We get plenty, but obviously they are one of the favorites. France is stacked. Too much squad, but although I trust their coach because their coach is someone that's coached the France national team for a long time. You get coach who say go come in now if you get name.
Like Zidane, we want come in now as the next coach.
If you don't do well,
for France.
Yes, if you don't do well, it's not about legendary blah 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 blah. Didier Deschamps, which is the current head coach of France, has studied the team. He knows what the team needs. Can you imagine at the point where France has Camavinga, they've got Tchouaméni, Rabiot is still in his prime playing. They've got a lot of players, Ryan Cherki. Didier Deschamps still decides to call N'Golo Kante. Because this man has studied his team and he knows that at some point you go need this guy. This guy will be very instrumental to us. And so he had to get him. You understand? So France, I feel like they're going to go very far in the World Cup again. Possibly the final, they will make the finals. But do I think they will win the World Cup? No. I don't think they will win the World Cup. But they have the best talents. Come on, Ekitike, Olise, Mbappe, Ryan Cherki. Who else again? So many of them are available. Gusto.
Yes, I see them to be the favorites to win this World Cup.
They will likely reach the final, but I don't think they'll win the World Cup. I'm tipping Argentina and Spain to win the World Cup.
All right. Thank God that the international break after it will soon end now. This weekend now we get some Premier League games. So
I think it should be FA Cup also.
FA Cup, that will be coming in. Chelsea will be playing Portville. Arsenal will be playing Southampton. Talking about Arsenal with all of them calling their players back from the international break and using injury as an excuse. Do you see it to be this fear factor inside of them, like they don't want problem, or what would you call that?
Of course, if you have studied Arsenal from the beginning of the season, you notice that Arsenal, both the fans and the coach, there's this fear factor. They want to make sure that they achieve the Premier League by all means. That is why they are doing all they can. For me, it is unnecessary, because any player that want to win, any player that is good will still come back from international break and play and win and perform well. So it's not a yardstick. Even if all of them decide not to do their duty for their country, it's not a yardstick that they will win their next matches. But they are in a very good position now. 7 points, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
9 points.
9 points on top. But wait till they find again. You already have the league if you do what you can. Even if it's to win like 4 games and then you lose the rest, you've won the league, bro. So there's no need for that, in my opinion. But it's their business, it's their concern.
All right, looking at the Chelsea project, do you think, or do you see these projects coming to light someday? Let's say in the next 4 or 5 years.
Should be talking 10 years. Should be talking 10 years, because what Chelsea...
I don't already they miss 6 years, Sef.
You don't say Anna. You're talking 10... Okay, wait, where are you counting from? Is it from when the ownership took over? Or just from now? Is it from now?
From ownership.
From now, Sef. Now, they tell you, say from now, Sef, you go take another 10 years. Yes.
For we to get that kind of football, they want Chelsea.
That level where you want Chelsea to go with these young players, and bro, you've already seen it now. You've already seen what is happening. This is how many years now? It's 4 to 5 years, if I'm not mistaken.
They came in 2021, right?
Yep. 2022, 22, 23.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 5 years.
5 years. And there's no light at the end of the tunnel.
You don't win Club World Cup.
But at least, yes, we manage that one. It's going to be hard. They should just understand that this is Chelsea. And moreover, whether it's Chelsea or not, as long as you are dealing with a big team, I don't personally think this is the right approach for a big team. If they put all this energy at Strasbourg, I bet you give Strasbourg the next 3 years, they will compete with PSG.
Yes,
first of all, and then they will not come into the European scene and dominate also again. This is how small clubs rise and become big. But if you follow this same pattern for a big team, you are not bringing down the big team.
Trying to restart.
Nah, man, come on. We already have a name there. How do you say in the company, maybe you have a Coca-Cola, you say you want to start another type of recipe to make Coca-Cola.
And it's funny, if they take Chelsea down the drain, that money they are not even making the money. That's the funniest part. They won't make that money.
Because I made an instance. When you look at Madueke, for example, at Arsenal, Madueke has only 2 league goals for Arsenal this season. But come to Arsenal and say you want to buy Madueke, they will likely bring £60 million bid for him.
Or 70.
Does it mean that he's doing well? No. But because he's playing for a team that is doing well, you will consider him to be big. He's a big team. He's a big player. I think what has Saka played this season? Saka has not really performed so well this season. But come and price that credit. Come and price Saka. Price Trossard.
All right. I guess that will be all for now. Do it to like, share, and subscribe. I remain your boy Peters.
And my name is Big D.